Okay, so Arcane League of Legends. Personally, I think this might actually be the best animated series to have ever come out on Netflix. I really can't think of another animated series that has really had as big of an impact as Arcane League of Legends. Like, there are great animated series on Netflix. Like, don't get me wrong, there's, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. There's, She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. There's, is it Love, Death and Robots? I'm pretty sure that is what it's called. There's, what else? And, also the Tales of Arcadia trilogy. I know the finale of that did get a bit of, like, criticism, but I absolutely loved that show so much. But Arcane League of Legends is unlike any of them shows combined. This show is absolutely amazing. The animation is easily probably the best looking animation for an animated series that I have ever seen. This is like movie quality animation. Like, you could literally take a single frame, a single shot from the show, and it would literally look amazing. Like, literally just a single shot of the show, it just looked so good. The songs in the series, the soundtracks, literally best soundtrack for a TV show that I have ever heard. Which season do I believe has the better soundtrack? I think by just a little bit it would have to be season 1. Season 2 has some incredible songs as well, but I think season 1 has better songs and it has had a bigger impact because of, like, how long it took for season 2 to come out after season 1. So that season was on repeat, if I'll be honest. But nah, honestly, the soundtrack is amazing. Of course, we all know Enemy by Imagine Dragons, the theme for the entire show. Absolute classic. Say what you will, that song is just pure awesomeness. Like, there are some other great songs throughout the series. We've got Welcome to the Playground, we've got Goodbye, we've got Blood, Sweat and Tears, we've got Hellfire, we've got Renegade, we've got Ashes to Ashes, we've got Paint the Town Blue. I'm pretty sure that is what it's called. You know the one I'm on about. Got Come Play. The list just goes on. Like, these are the ones that just I can think of off the top of my head. But nah, the soundtrack was absolutely incredible for both seasons. The characters in the show were phenomenal. I think for me the best character in the entire show would have to be Powder, who would soon become Jinx, because out of all the characters, she went through the biggest, like, change in, like, personality and, like, the events in the show. It just took such, like, I did not see this character from the beginning becoming, like, as big as she was. Like, yeah, she is a main character, but, like, she became such a massive threat after, like, a couple of episodes. Like, I did not see that coming at all. I have not played the games before, so I went into the show completely blind. I don't know if the game's better, but I would be shocked if it is, because this is just like a perfect series. Like, I think the only bad thing I could really say was the Season 2 soundtrack. It wasn't better than Season 1, in my opinion, by just the tiniest little bit. But nah, the characters, they were all great. We got Vi, who I want to say has been through, like, the most out of all the characters, like, trials and tribulations. Like, I think she's the character that's gone through the most. Like I just said, Jinx did go through a lot as well, but I think Vi has felt like the most, like, the character who's gone through the most, if you will. But yeah, I loved her so much. We've also got Caitlyn, who is just awesome. Season 2, I did get concerned for her because of what happened. Like, what happened, like, to her and what happened, like, around her. So, I did get a bit nervous for her. But, I never once lost, like, love for the character. Her and Vi's relationship, it's just golden. Like, I love it so much. We've got Echo, who is Jinx's, like, past friend. I was surprised to see him, like, become as, like as much of a main character-esque role that he gets, because I personally, I didn't expect much from him, but by the end of the series, like, he just became such an amazing character. Like, I never hated him, I just didn't expect him to become as big of a character and have as big of a role from when we first met him. But yeah, I loved him so much. We've also got Jace. Yeah, that is his name. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, alright? But yeah, he's Caitlyn's brother. And I will admit, I wasn't as big of a fan of him in Season 1. Like, when I first met him, like, he seemed nice, but, like, I don't know what it was. Like, I felt like as the episodes went on, like, I just didn't find him interesting or anything, but, like, Season 2, it completely flipped the table with him and my thoughts on him. Like, by the end of the series, like, he just became a much better character. Not my favourite, but I did enjoy him. But yeah, all the other characters were great. Victor, Ambessa, who else? Isha in Season 2. Isha. It's definitely one of them. Like, everyone else, like, everyone was just great. The series is emotional, and I think I cried more in Season 2 than I did in Season 1. So, when you do check this out, if you do plan on watching it, make sure to have tissues on you, because I made the mistake first time around not having tissues, and I was literally, like, sobbing. Like, literally sobbing. But, nah, I'm just so sad that the show's over. I did see somewhere that apparently they do have stuff in the works, like spin-offs and whatnot, like trying to continue on the Arcane story. But I just want to see these characters again. I want to see them again. But will we? I don't know. But yeah, like I said, this is the best animated series that I have ever watched on Netflix, and I will be watching it over and over again. So, yeah, I hope you do check this out as well. And yeah, I think with all that out of the way, that was my thoughts and reviews on Arcane League of Legends. So how would I rate it on a scale of 1 to 10? Easily a 10 out of 10. Like, literally, this is just unlike anything I have ever seen on Netflix and on TV. It is amazing.